So today's Friday. Yesterday, we had a second appointment at the almond clinic. The almond clinic, they're evaluating her brain. Since the Malibu incident, we're getting her brain checked out and seeing what's going on. So, last week, this is so strange, Carrie all of a sudden was fine. Like, the old Carrie. It was really weird. It was cool. It was really great. Like, she all of a sudden got a bunch of energy and she started doing a bunch of stuff. And it was really nice. She did some work on the house. Just kind of normal person. Her brain was actually like working well, like in terms of her ability to think. There's even a job offer that she came across that was like made for her, and her brain was starting to work well enough that she was like, I wonder if I could do it. And then came last week, this week, a couple days ago, Tuesday. She became really labile, emotionally up and down, rage, crying, rage, crying. I had to take the dogs into the bedroom and lock us in there for safety. While I was asleep, she became delusional and hallucinating. She thought that my family was here and that they were upset that she beat me up. And that she didn't beat me up, that I had, like, faked it. And she thought that they were telling her never to come back and to leave. And she, in this delusional state, packed up her stuff and left the house. She drove. She went to her apartment. She thought that they were telling her never to come back, and that she saw me. My face was all swollen and beaten, bruised. She saw all this. She thought that I had done it. So she was shocked because I contacted her the next day and I was like, where are you? Freaked out, going, fuck, what's going on now? And for the past 3 days now, she's been rage crying, rage crying, rage crying. It's been so erratic, and she keeps saying every now and then that she doesn't have any control. Luckily, this happened and we were doing the scans, the brain scans, so maybe it'll show up on the brain spec at the almond clinic. She's got symptoms of schizophrenia with psychosis and delusions, seeing things, hearing things. She goes into these dream states where she fully has like entire conversations, entire interactions in her dreams, and she'll talk out loud the whole time. I filmed a couple of it. It was kind of weird. But this is when she's in this state of mind, she gets these weird dream things like that. And so she gets psychotic. She gets labile moods like a bipolar person does. Really extreme rages with paranoid delusions, paranoid jealousy. Imagining things that are happening that aren't. Oh, now this gets better. She drove to her apartment, parked the truck, which is really a feat because there's like barely any room, and I mean barely any room, like a couple inches. Extra space, so she has to be really kind of exact in parking, so it's kind of scary that she was in this state of mind in the middle of the night trying to do this. But she did it. And she went upstairs. And then she began to hallucinate that her sister-in-law, Stephanie, who's a police officer, was trying to take her car, her truck. So she called the police. She actually did call the police. And they looked at the truck and they saw like something that looked like somebody tried to break in. So they took a report. If they only knew that it was all a delusion. God. Oh. So then, the rages. It sounded like I was confused at what she was trying to tell me, but it was like she wanted to confront her family, really know what they did, and then confront the government, make sure everybody knew like her story, and then kill herself. That's what it sounded like. I kept going like, are you trying to say that you're gonna like kill all these people and then kill yourself? She's like, no. Just wants to make sure everybody knows. But then, even when she left the house, she like took the shotgun, which is full of beanbag rounds, but still. Makes me a little scared, I have to say. I thought about if she needed to be institutionalized, but I really want to get the results of the Almond Clinic, and I don't want her to start taking medications and maybe them changing her meds that need to be consistent, and I don't know, it's kind of scary, her being in an institution with Lyme disease. And being in much pain as she did, that really scares me. I just don't trust that. I don't trust that they have this knowledge. I mean, all the experience that we've had with doctors over and over and over, there's no such thing, we don't believe in it, blah, 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 blah. You're making it up, you're just an addict. Oh yeah, her symptoms. Oh, she also has dementia. This is mixed. Dementia, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. I keep wondering if she has like a brain tumor or something. But I think it's the Lyme. I hear when people do believe in it that it's really bad. That it's one of the worst diseases anybody's ever seen. So doctors say. I believe it. This is a huge nightmare. Her rage was so intolerable. It was just so bad. She kept going at me and going at me and going at me and going at me and going at me. And I kept saying, please, just back off. Please stop. Yeah. She wouldn't. My therapist thinks I should get all of the knives out of the house. The guns. We only have guns like BB guns, but I don't even have them. There's none in the house anyway. In case she does something stupid. The one thing that was sad is she kept saying, I just want to quit. I don't want to keep trying anymore. I get that. She's so sick. She's in so much pain. And then she goes crazy. It's like her brain, she's like really smart and brilliant and capable, and then it's mush and she's gone. She's scary. She's so jealous and paranoid that I'm scared that she might hurt me. You know, she's pushed me, and she went to attack me once, really hardcore, when she was in this dementia state. She really attacked me. But I know it's this disease, I think. Oh God. I hope she doesn't try to kill me. I wish her family just helped a little. They're so fucked up. They just are crazy about this stuff. I don't understand. I don't get it. Carrie sent them DVDs about Lyme disease. A movie called Under Our Skin. She wanted them to understand a little bit about what she goes through. Her sister texts fucking angry bullshit. You're supposed to go through me for everything. Because her mother can't handle that her daughter might be sick. She doesn't even give a shit. She doesn't care. She thinks that's just addiction. She doesn't even know her. She keeps trying to get, every time there's anything, she's like, you need to meet us. You need to drive out here. She's fucking sick. She's in so much pain. Fucking cunt. She doesn't want to believe it. She just thinks she's lying. I hate her. I just hate her. She's turned her whole family against her. It's so sick. It is so shitty. Carrie did nothing. She did nothing. Every time they needed her, she was always there. Always. Every time. And she was the only one who ever was there. But her mom favors the other kids. She didn't care about her. She didn't care about her at all. I think she's glad to be gone and rid of her. Well, she doesn't have to deal with this now. Thanks. Yeah. I hope you get this and you have no one. That's what I hope. I hope you have to deal with this yourself. Don't think I'll be there. I'll tell you that much. So, I'm scared. I'm scared about this. Carrie's been really crazy. She was so crazy, I really seriously did think about putting her in the psychiatric hospital. I want to know what the almond clinic says. It's a whole week. It may not sound like a lot, but when you're dealing with somebody this crazy, it's a lot. It's really scary. financially going under. And I can't pay my bills. I keep bouncing things. I owe the IRS $30,000. I can't pay my bills. I can't let alone pay the IRS. It's so bad. I don't have health insurance. I'm self-employed, so I make too much money and not enough. So I make too much money to qualify for any program at all. But I don't make enough to support myself or pay my bills. Or to declare bankruptcy, which is what I need. Somebody's trying to negotiate with my creditors, but I don't know. I don't know how well that's gonna go. This disease has cost me over $200,000. And now at the All-In Clinic, that's another $5,000 that I'm not paying for, I don't have. And then all the supplementary stuff you have to do. This is such a nightmare. It reminds me so much of AIDS. I mean, the prejudices and the fears around it, the denial around it. The lack of appropriate treatment. The deaths. Oh, I didn't mention Carrie went to let the dogs out. She just got up to go to the back door. And in the kitchen, her knees gave out. Bam, she just fell. And she broke 2 toes, the metatarsal on her foot, and she broke her ankle. That's what any of us needed. And if she has to have surgery, that's going to suck, because they said that they don't want to do surgery on her because she's so sick. And she's supposed to get her gastric bypass reversed so that the treatments with the Lyme will work better. But the insurance company isn't. They're taking their time. So we keep waiting and waiting. Nothing ever works right. I don't understand. Nothing ever works right. We've been waiting for months to try to get this life needed for her life. I don't understand. I can't get anything happening. Nothing. I went to her apartment. She can't take care of it. It was a mess. I just cleaned it. And it looks like I never cleaned it. Dishes were everywhere. Shit on the floor. Bags and bags and bags and bags of clothing and belongings everywhere. It looks like a hoarder house. It's bad. She's been telling me that she wants to die. I don't blame her. It's been years of this. She just gets worse and worse. I don't blame her. She wants to give up. But she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to take her own life. So she's going to be in pain, suffer. I think we're talking about trying to put her in a home, which I can't pay for. My sister's gonna have to pay for it. That sucks. My sister paid for everything. She's paying for everything. I feel so bad. It makes me feel really demoralized and like I did something wrong. It's humiliating to have to ask, and then I feel just awful about it, like I'm some, I don't know. My 90-year-old dad is also sending money. That makes me feel bad too. And her fucking family couldn't be bothered. They couldn't even send $1. They're such scum. And I hope bad things happen to them. I really do. It's so bad. Her mom used to think that we're just playing games. I sent her videos. Listed her symptoms. Tried to teach her. She doesn't want to know. She just wants everything to look perfect. I don't know what the hell she's told her family, but when Carrie sent the DVDs, like she sent one to her aunt comes running over to her mom with the package, like she doesn't want to open it. Like she's the freaking Unabomber or something. I don't know, but crazy. It's just amazing. So tired. I know she's really tired. She's really tired. But I'm really tired too. You know, she wants us to be able to be more close, intimate, while she's screaming and going off on me. Not gonna happen. But, I haven't been able to be close in a long time. I have fantasies about having an affair. Not to hurt her, but just to get some of my needs met. Even just like dating. Having somebody who's capable. I wanted kids. I got Lyme. Too old now. I sacrificed so much of my life for this. My life. Her life. This is horrible. I want to put her in a facility to take care of her because she can't take care of herself. But I don't know where. I don't want to put her just in, a place with senior citizens. I mean, she's got to be somewhere where other people are, she could talk to or something. And I can't find anything. And then there's got to be a place that will maintain her treatment, that won't mess with that. I'm scared about that too. I'm really worried. She can't take care of herself, and I just don't. I mean, she drives when she's in this fucked up state of mind. I'm scared about that. I hope someday somebody benefits from these things. I guess I'd have to actually advertise or something. Well, so I don't want to see her either. I feel bad because it's like, she says she wants to kill herself, and I'm like, well, yeah. She says she doesn't want to try anymore. She's done. I don't blame you. But I'd like to see her actually be able to work. I'd like to see her have her life for a little while.